Yeah, why did the Alex fight get called off? The Alex fight got called off because during the press conference, Alex was trying to hype the fight, and he brought a prop with him. Now, what was that prop? The prop was a bunch of turkey-based hot dogs. So, not pork hot dogs. No swine was involved. It was just turkey dogs, and that's it. And he threw the turkey dogs at Mo Dean. Now, Mo Dean is a Muslim. All right, that's kind of his content from what I understand. He just argues with people about Islam, right? Naturally, that's not like okay in their religion. So because of this, Misfits just decided that it was not going to go anymore, that they weren't going to have the fight anymore for some weird reason. I don't know why. Which sucks because, again, as I was saying, this is the fight game, dude. Like, anything that's said outside the ring is going to get solved inside the ring. You know, this is why someone like Chael Sonnen is so loved, because he talked smack, but he didn't do it from this weird he didn't do it from this weird angle where like it was unlikable. First off, he was hilarious. Chael Sonnen was hilarious, and I would love to see him work with Sam. That is a crossover that people don't realize they need. Also, like Mike Perry and Sean Strickland, I would love to see them work with Sam on like something. You know, that would be fantastic, dude. I would love to see a Chael Sonnen, Sam Hyde, Candyman press conference, right? A pre-fight press conference. They don't even have to fight. Just bring them out, sit them down, and just have them do the press conference thing. That would be the greatest shit. As I was saying, people love Chael Sonnen because he was able to talk smack and he was able to get people interested in his fights, and it was funny. All right, that's the issue that a lot of people have when it comes to smack talk, is that it's got to be funny, it's got to be creative, it's got to be something that makes you go, wow, who's this guy? I want to know more about him. I want to see if he can back it up. And if he can't back it up, then it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be good because all is going to be right in the world because this guy is talking mad smack. A lot of people think that hyping a fight is just, I'm going to punch you. They think that's what hyping a fight is, saying that at the press conference. And it's like, dude, everybody who showed up today that is sitting along with you at the press conference showed up with the same plan. They're just going to execute it on somebody different. You're going to do it to him. He's going to try and do it to you. She's going to try and do it to her. He's going to try and do it to him, etc., etc. There's nothing unique about you aside from who you are, aside from what you're going to say. So you better make it unique. And that's what I loved about Mo Dean versus Alex Stein from a pro wrestling standpoint. The things that they were doing and saying to each other were interesting. I wanted to see what happened next, you know? Alex Stein used a line that I've been saving. I've been saving this inside my head. He said he was going to take Mo Dean's virginity in the ring. And that is something for years I've been like, dude, let me get in front of a camera. Let me get in a press conference room, put somebody sitting across the table from me or sitting down the table from me that I have to talk smack, and I'm going to say that. I'm going to be like, bro, I'm going to take your virginity in there. You better be ready. You got to be creative, dude, because everybody knows you're here to fight. You're not the only one with that plan. If you're just sitting here like, I'm going to punch you, I'm going to beat you in a fight. Ha! If that's your thing, it's annoying, it's boring. People don't care about you. They don't want to see you. And a lot of this other stuff too, like B-Dave throwing a pie in Nick LMAO's face. Like, it's stupid. Not only is it stupid, it's also very planned. It's very clearly planned. The whole beef between Nick and what's his face, B-Dave. I guarantee you, there's a DM somewhere, either on Twitter or there's a DM conversation on like Instagram, or maybe they have each other's numbers or something like that, and they're like, oh, dude, you know what you should do? You should throw a pie in my face, dude. Dude, throw a pie in my face. It's totally cool, bro. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna let you get a head start, and then I'm gonna start chasing you, and then the camera will cut off, and then we'll post it on the internet, and it'll be so good. And then the other one's like, oh yeah, dude, that is a good idea. And then you could take a picture with my girl, and you could like start talking smack about that. I guarantee you, there's something somewhere between those two coordinating the bullshit that they pull, and that's why it's so boring, right? There's no actual like trying to one up each other. There's no actual trying to get inside anyone's head or anything like that. There's no showmanship. It's all very clearly by consent, right? And again, in comparison, when we take this and we make it a foil to Alex Stein versus Mo Dean, there was no consent in there. The things Alex was saying about Mo Dean, even though he was really just trying to, he was trying to hype the fight, the things Alex was saying to Mo Dean were not things that Mo Dean was okay with. And the things that Mo Dean was doing and saying with Alex Stein were things that Alex was not okay with. And that's what makes it cool for a multitude of different reasons, is the creativity, the willingness to go too far. Because if you don't go too far, you're not going to be able to go far enough. Just the willingness to like put yourself out there in that way without even worrying about like, is this going to make me look like the bad guy? Like just being willing to be the bad guy, essentially. The last thing I'll say on that before I start, reading other ones. New Englanders, right? We're a very contentious bunch, and we're all very good at talking shit, right? That's just kind of what happens here. I don't know why. We just are the way that we are, right? We just talk mad shit. What makes us such good shit talkers is the fact that we're funny about it. You want to hear what somebody has to say, right? When they're talking shit. And the reason why we're all so funny is because we know that if there's a group of 10 people and me and this guy have beef and I'm talking shit to him, I want everybody in the room on my side because that's going to be a boon for me. It's going to be +1 charisma or whatever, +1 charisma damage or whatever you would call it, right? A vicious mockery, right? It's going to be vicious mockery when I'm sitting here, I'm saying something that makes everybody in the room laugh because they're laughing with me and I'm laughing at you, which means they're laughing at you. So the whole room is now laughing at you because of that thing I said, which makes you mad, which is a benefit to me because you're going to act impulsively. You're going to act in a way that is not good. I'm going to stay cool, calm, and collected, and I'm going to be able to make the right choice. So while you're making the wrong choice, I'm making the right choice. All of these people are they're too worried about like, oh, am I going to look like the bad guy? Oh no, I don't want to look like the bad guy. Oh, right? That's what they're all too worried about. And because of that, like, it's boring. And I'm not even interested in the main card, Let me know when Sam has another fight.